The human brain is incredibly complex, but it's also easy to fool it with optical illusions. Scientists have studied a lot about how the brain works when seeing these illusions, but they still don't really understand them. And here are 7 illusions that will surprise you. Image of a stone on a brick wall. Many people think that they don't see anything unusual in the photo. It's simply a stone inserted between the bricks, while many people immediately realized the truth behind this photo. In fact, there is no stone inserted between the bricks as we think. This is just a cigar, stuffed in the middle of the brick gap. The color match between the body of the cigar and the gap between the bricks makes many people see it wrong. It is just the gap of the brick, and the head of the cigar is a stone stuffed in the middle of the gap, and only when looking closely at the photo can we realize the truth of the photo. The train is running fast. In your opinion, which direction is the train running? Is it running out or into the tunnel? Or is it running in and out at times? Perhaps most of you will feel confused when you see the train, sometimes running in and sometimes running in the opposite direction. And we are afraid that our eyes have a problem. But don't worry, if you see it like that, you are like many other people. Because the back and forth movements of the train have fooled the brain, or simply put, the picture above is a trick to test your brain. You must have extremely sharp eyes to be able to guess which direction the train is running. Negative, focus on the nose of the woman in the photo for 30 seconds, then move to the white image next to it or any white space in the distance. Just blink a few times and you will see the woman gradually appear, but no longer in negative form. This is a type of optical illusion formed by the working mechanism of ganglion cells in the eye. These cells have the function of identifying and encoding complementary color pairs by the available colors in the photo and then sending messages to the brain. In the case of the original negative photo, the color recognition cells in the negative photo will be weakened, causing their complementary colors to become stronger. From there, if we look at the white side, we will see the portrait of the woman with the correct color, illusionary legs. The image of the illusionary legs posted by someone on Instagram has caused a heated debate about the girl's legs being covered with a layer of sticky oil, streaks of white paint, or wrapped in nylon. Many people believe that on the girl's thighs and knees, there are streaks of white paint, but the opposing side firmly believes that the legs are covered with a layer of oil or wrapped in nylon, even though the main character in the photo knows that her legs are covered with long streaks of white paint. Many people with opposing opinions are still skeptical and affirm that their point of view is not wrong. What do you think? Psychological test image. Can this image test if you have symptoms of fear of the deep sea? If you look at the image and feel a little short of breath, chest tightness, and extreme fear, it proves that you are a person with fear of the depths of the sea. The fear of the sea, like other famous human fears, such as the fear of heights, the fear of narrow spaces, or the fear of holes, causes people to experience mental obsessions, as well as negative biological reactions. That fear is scientifically called thalassophobia. Patients often panic, lose their composure, and are full of anxiety and insecurity every time they stand in front of the sea, large bodies of water, or imagine scary scenarios because of things lurking under the water. Blue or gray illusion. Focus on the round black dot and answer what color the moving rectangle is. You may see it as gray, but if you follow the instructions correctly, you will see the rectangle change from gray to blue after just a few seconds of observation. The cause lies in the mechanism of regulating the activity of visual cells in the retina. According to experts, the contrasting colors in the image have caused many visual cells to work too hard. Therefore, when observing and focusing on the black dot for a long time, they become tired, leading to a disturbance in their activity, and as a result, the color of the rectangle changes strangely. Magical carousel illusion. Focus on the plus sign and tell me what color the dots are. This is one of the classic illusions but always attracts a lot of people's interest. Similar to the blue or gray illusion, focusing your eyes on the plus sign in the middle makes your eyes quickly fall into a state of dizziness, and after about 10 seconds you start to feel the circle moving very quickly and suddenly turns green. When the human eye focuses on a point, they tend to keep their eyes still. The light pink dots are present but not strong enough to stimulate the nerve cells to maintain the image, so they will gradually disappear. You have just finished watching the video. 7 hallucinatory images will surprise you. So do you hallucinate when watching these images? Please comment below.